Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So, I have for you today a barrel pick from my local goody liquor chain. It's actually called Harley's. But this one is Old Forester Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Single barrel strength. Now this one came from Warehouse 1, Floor 1, bottled at 127.4 proof, 63.7% alcohol by volume. So it's Old Forester. It's Kentucky Straight Bourbon. It is the same mash bill as all of the other Old Forester Whiskey Row series. I don't know what that mash bill is because I don't really care. And on the back, I'm trying to warm it up because it's kind of cold in the house right now. After the repeal of Prohibition, my grandfather, George Garvin Brown, George Garvin Brown II, developed a single barrel expression of Old Forester, specifically bourbon for bourbon aficionados. It was the first single barrel bourbon for sale since the passage of the Bottled in Bond Act in 1897. I thought that Blanton's was the first single barrel bourbon. I could have swore that was the story. Today we honor the legacy of firsts. So Old Forester says they're the first, but Buffalo Trace says Blanton was the first, and I think most people agree with Buffalo Trace. We celebrate a legacy of firsts that Old Forester began in 1870 with this unfiltered barrel strength offering. So, yeah, it's Old Forester. This is the same juice as Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. Same mash bill. This one ran me about $81 out the door. So I think it was like 75 plus tax. 75, 76 plus tax. I don't know what I think about it yet, but we're going to try to figure it out real quick. Alright? So the nose, it's very sharp. What are you whining about? She's just super whiny today. She's been asleep all day long. I'm talking about Bonnie. Been asleep all day long. Hadn't done nothing. As soon as I come back in here, and I invite her back in here to hang out with me. And as soon as I take a seat, before I even start the video. I'm like, what is wrong with you? You've been asleep for 5 hours. Yes, I'm talking about you. Come here. Come here. Somebody called her fat. I posted a picture on Instagram. If you want to see that picture, there's links up in the header on my homepage. You can click on the link, go to my Instagram. It's just random stuff. Mainly pictures about Bonnie and my beard and whatnot. But somebody called her fat. They didn't comment it, but I saw them at the gym. Like, your dog is fat. And I was like, you're fat. And it's a woman who's like 10 weeks postpartum. It was an automatic reaction. So you don't call my dog fat and get away with it, fatty. You're fat. Anyway, I'm not super impressed by the nose on this one. Especially for what it's supposed to be. So many firsts. It's supposed to be not quite the best of the best, but it should be like the pinnacle, close to the pinnacle of what Old Forester has to offer us. The nose is very mild, and I've tried to warm it up a little bit, get those molecules moving, and just not impressed by the nose. Let's see how it tastes.
Moments later.
It's hot. It is incredibly hot. Just hot and spicy all over the palate. I was hoping it was hoping it was going to be better. I know there's a lot of people out there, and I like the 1897 one that we did. I believe, yeah, the 1897 bottle and bond. I thought it tasted pretty good. This one, I don't know how to say it. I don't think this specific bottle. So it's the barrel pick that I got from my local chain. And I'm not saying that all Old Forester. I'm not saying all of the Old Forester barrel picks are bad, because it is a single barrel. I'm just saying Goody Goody needs to do a better job. That's all I'm saying. I guarantee you they don't have anybody doing quality control on these. They probably get a bunch of samples in, or they have somebody else who doesn't know bourbon, who doesn't know whiskey, picking their barrels. Because far too often have I had some barrel picks for Goody Goody barrel picks, and they're just not good. And I mean, they're not bad, but they're not what they could be. And this one, unfortunately, I think is on that same end. It's really, the flavors are really kind of muted. They're not jumping out at you. The finish is kind of meh. It's just kind of meh. That's it. It's just meh. The nose is still meh. Overall, this is just meh. I'm gonna get one more sip and we'll call it a day. Having buyer's remorse, just like I do with all current Booker's releases. All right, one more.
More moments later.
So, this one, it starts out like, imagine if you will, since most of my viewers are of the male gender, imagine if you will, you see a smoking hot female. I'm not going to describe her because everybody's smoking hot is subjective to their own specific taste. You see an attractive female, just gorgeous, like 2 or 3 levels above where you think you could get in regards to her. You go up, talk to her. Y'all kind of hit it off. Everything's going good, and you find out she has 0 personality, 0 character, and she's horrible in bed. That's what this bourbon is. It's just, it starts out on the palate nice, and it's like, okay, I get you, there's a lot there, and then it just fades quick, turns into heat. The heat covers everything else up, and it's hard to enjoy. And I know it's barrel proof, but or 127.2 versus 127.4. Huh? So, yeah, I know, Bonnie. Come here. Come here. It just... I'm gonna karate chop you. Shh. Hiya. It just falls flat, and the heat covers up all of the flavors, and it's just hard to enjoy it. Whereas this one, 127.2, literally a fraction of a percent difference in proof, and like it's just delicious, delicioso, and the same as the freaking E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, delicioso. So, meh, that's all I got. That's it. Bonnie, you got anything other than the whining? Alright. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Like the channel, or like the video, subscribe to the channel. Every time you like the video, it helps out the algorithms, find my videos, and gets me out there to everybody else. I also want to thank a new patron for his pledge, Mr. Whiskey Shits. Oh, Mr. Whiskey Shits. Thanks for your pledge. Appreciate it. Thanks for helping out and donating. Don't forget, everybody, do like Mr. Whiskey Shits. Check out Patreon below. Help out if you can. $1 or $2. I mean, it all adds up, and it just helps. Keeps the lights on. Yeah. What did I say? Don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots. We are rude and offensive, and sometimes funny. That's all I got. Like always, folks, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.